Hey, welcome to the Razzle Dazzle Show, a podcast where we talk about our favorite video games and all things pop culture with an emphasis on our favorites. We're your hosts, Jared, Mauro, and Chaz.
I'm that second one.
I'm Mauro.
Son of a bitch.
And this is the month of February. Welcome to another Delta Series episode where we just come together every month and talk about what we've been up to the past month, and also at the very end, it's where our signature Delta Quest D&D campaign lives too. Please let us know what you think about this episode somewhere on the internet, and be sure to follow us on Instagram at Razzle Dazzle Show, on TikTok at Razzle_Dazzle_Show, on Blue Sky at Raz-Show Pod, and on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Raz_Daz_Pod. And with all that being said, it's Razzle Dazzle time! Guys, it is February of 2025. It is the month of our birth. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I can't believe I'm already 5 years old.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm going to kindergarten soon. Can you believe it?
I mean, technically, you're 1 year old, but yeah.
Well,
You guys specifically, 1 year old.
We just came from the orphanage. We were waiting there for 4 years, looking at the show, being like, wow, wouldn't it be nice to be adopted?
One day.
I'll take the Jimmy Carson show as well, but you know,
somewhere over the rainbow. That's how you guys were.
You know what I saw this month?
Wicked?
I was scrolling through YouTube and wait, what?
Wicked?
No, actually.
Oh, okay. Isn't that song from Wizard of Oz? Somewhere over the rainbow?
Or
am I making that up?
I've never seen Wizard of Oz.
You've never seen Wizard of Oz?
No, take it back. You take it back right now.
I take it back, but it doesn't change the fact that I've never. I rescind my statement while it is still factual.
Okay.
Shirley Temple.
Ah, Shirley. Yeah.
Yeah. So
tomorrow. Yeah.
There's always.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw I don't know why it just came up on my recommended. Those old commercials of like the. Now in black and white and recolor.
The Shirley Temple DVD collection.
Yeah.
I remember those commercials, man.
Man. I don't know. I don't know where Over the Rainbow is from.
I swear it's Wizard of Oz.
We have technology.
Yeah, let's keep it a mystery.
Not use it.
Yeah, let's purposely be ignorant.
If anybody listening to this knows where,
leave a comment.
Somewhere Over the Rainbow is from, please.
Yeah.
Engage.
We say the answer already.
Oh, you said the answer? Well, I didn't hear you, so I don't want to. I'm going to continue not hearing you say it.
Okay.
Who wants to start?
Wait, no.
I'll go first. Take a swing at things because I can't swing at things.
Oh yeah, you hurt your elbow. No, your shoulder.
In the last month, been living my best life until recently, or I just messed up my shoulder, and that's pretty much it. Kind of because I just been playing Magic and waiting on Monster Hunter Wilds, which we don't.
Isn't that soon?
Yeah, right. Yes. Yeah, so you know how we're planning our trip, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's this week, this weekend of the release of this episode.
This weekend, yeah. Oh, that's true.
But what is the first day that I drive down to go see you guys?
The 28th.
Exactly. You know what day the game comes out?
Oh.
No, wait, the same day.
So I will be playing the game with you guys when it comes out.
Ow.
I'm bringing my Xbox with me.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. I'm down with that. That sounds fun.
After we're done hanging out for the night and everything, and Mauro decides to go to sleep and you decide to go to sleep, just know that you're going to hear the little...
Just be playing it in the hotel room. I get you. I hear you.
Absolutely.
What is sleep?
I'm on a night shift schedule anyways, so...
You're already an owl, a night owl.
That's another... Oh my goodness. Okay. No, hold on. That just night owl. Continue, Chaz.
Yeah, so I literally just been patiently waiting. I've been playing the old Monster Hunter World and Iceborne because I respect to the game. I love the game, but once Wilds come out, uninstalled. No hesitation, no second thoughts. All almost 1,200 hours I got into that game, gone.
Casual drops 1,200 hours.
And then when Monster Hunter Wilds come on, I'm going to do something, I don't want to say for Jared, but like in loving of Jared, I am going to try to 100% the game.
Bro.
It's going to be my first game that I'm going to attempt 100%.
Wow, your first game you've ever 100%ed?
Yep, I've never 100%ed a game before.
And you're gonna do it with Monster Hunter?
Yes.
Yo.
Yo, hats off to you, brother.
The hard part for this, right? Monsters have sizes and weights.
Yeah.
I do not choose when, like,
yeah, it's random.
Get the large,
Oh, it's RNG.
Yeah, for sure RNG, and
So
that's the fun.
Yeah. So for me to get some of the achievements, it was like
You gotta grind.
kill the largest version of this monster and kill the smallest version of this monster. Obviously, the game knows what's the largest and smallest size, and I will just be hoping that out of like the 300 times I have to go kill this pig, frog, whatever weird looking creatures that they usually come out with, that it is the largest or the smallest one. Worst part about it also, they have metals. They got copper, silver, and gold for like the different levels of sizes on like up to large and then small going down. So 100% of that will not be easy, but it will be done. And when I do it, I might cry, and I'm definitely calling Jared.
I gotta commend you for wanting to try a giant JRPG to be the first game you want to 100%. I mean, I understand you love the series, and I get that, but you know, you don't want to start off with like, I don't know, a platformer. But no, I get it. If it's like the game you have been waiting for years, for that to be your first, you know, platinum or whatever you're playing it on, it makes sense to me. Oh, you said Xbox, so they don't have a platinum. If you just want to 100% it. So wait, I need to clarify. Are you just gonna get all the achievements, or are you doing everything? True 100% completion.
True 100% completion. The other people I'm playing with, we also did not 100% complete Iceborne, because we also started playing Iceborne like 3-4 years after it came out.
Yeah.
And we were playing catch up, and then we got so lost in the building of like armor and weapons, because you know who loves beating on animals and then making armor out of, as there's a cat in the camera. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Coke was like, hey, what's up? Sorry.
We're not needed to a pair of boots, I promise. Oh yeah. I don't know if I ever told you, Jared, you might like the fact that your one helper in the game that fights with you is
the Calico.
A cat. We call him Calico.
Yeah, I know.
And I always
Palico, sorry. Yeah.
All good. And I always name my cat after, obviously, Raven. Aww. And then my other cats are just named off something random.
Are they can you have them as different breeds, or they're all just calico cats? Or can you have like a black cat or a white cat? What's the deal?
You choose the pattern.
You can choose it.
You can choose the amount of fur it has on it, the type of ears, the type of tail.
You can customize your kit. Oh,
you can customize the way your cat looks, even the eye color and the way the eyes look.
Wow.
And this is Iceborne?
Oh, and the cat is talking this new one, so you can customize voice as well. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that yet, because I'm not used to my cat talking to me. Like, yeah, the cats have dialogue, cool and all, but to hear my cat mid fight,
but like voice acting,
yes, it will. I'll be like, who's talking to me?
Yeah,
I did not say you can speak.
Well, that's cool, man. I'm excited for you, and I'm excited to see you start that adventure in person.
Yep. You guys. Ooh, something finished downloading. I think you already know what it is. Yeah. So just wish me luck. Obviously, I'll be playing the first couple hours while I'm with you guys, and you guys get to see see the game in person. And obviously, if you guys want to try it on my controller,
yeah,
by all means.
It sounds fun. Oh, dude, how many controllers do you have?
I have one.
Okay.
I have an Xbox One controller.
You do?
I have two. I have two, actually. I have two.
Please do me a favor. This is going to help me immensely. Can each of you bring at least one? I mean, of course you are, Chaz, but Mauro, can you also bring one of yours? Because
absolutely not.
I want to get some achievements on Sea of Stars that I need 3 controllers for, and I don't want to shave off another 120 for 2 new Xbox controllers.
For sure. I got you.
Oh. Awesome.
Well, me.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry about me only having one controller.
It's fine.
I was gifted a Elite controller. Somebody's like, it's great.
Yeah.
And I was like, we'll see about that. I now don't use anything else.
It's called an Elite controller for a reason. It's Elite.
Did your box not come with a controller of its own?
Yeah, no. The standard controllers do not last long for me. They usually last months, and I get like stick drifts and a bunch of stuff. Like also like it was like oils and stuff, and I was like, I keep the controller clean. I keep it away. Like I don't eat and hold my controller at the same time.
It's just
Everything, just
natural
like,
body oils. Yeah.
Yep.
You get sweaty. Your palms get sweaty when you play then.
Chaz definitely gets sweaty.
Absolutely. I'd be fighting for my life in almost every game I play. But with the Elite controller, having like the little pads in the back, made it so much easier and decrease the stress on the knobs, the analog sticks, because you know how you can push them in and everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you obviously through wear and tear, they can get stuck.
Yeah.
Like the stick drift. So me having an analog stick made my controllers last 2 years.
Wow.
I have this controller for 2 years compared to the standard controllers that I was going through like every 3 to 4 months. So now if this controller fails on me, I'm going to just get another Elite. To me, it's worth the extra.
Yeah, especially for how long it lasts for you. Yeah, that makes total sense.
Now I get for like other people who are like more light touched on their like controllers and everything, who can make like a regular controller last. Yeah, maybe the Elite controller is not for you. Don't spend that extra money if you don't need to.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I still have the same original Nintendo Switch control, like Joy-Cons from my original thing that I got day one, and they still work. You know, maybe a little bit of drift, but like I've sent it in to get repaired a couple of times over the years, but you know, I still have them. You know, that reminds me, when I first got the PS5 and I was playing through Final Fantasy VII and stuff and Spider-Man 2, you know, that's like a good month worth of just me only playing PS5. And then like, I don't know, some game came out for the Switch, and I don't remember what, it doesn't matter. Touching or holding a Pro controller, a Switch Pro controller compared to PS5 controller, I was like, oh, the PS5 controllers are nice, you know, and like they are so comfortable, dude, compared to like they're probably like the best kind of controllers I have held in the longest time.
I can definitely understand that entirely. Switching from back and forth from like, obviously I go to people's house, I grab their Xbox controller, and obviously they don't have the Elite. My brain would have a mental breakdown when I do not have the extra 6 buttons that my controller has.
Yeah.
And I start reaching for things that aren't there, and it makes my gameplay harder.
Yeah.
Because my gameplay has been like so much improved with the new controller that makes me appreciate having the new one. Including my PlayStation, they have like a Elite controller now. I haven't bought it for my PlayStation, but I am going to, because switching over to play Spider-Man on my PlayStation without my little extra buttons drove me insane the other day.
That's real.
Like I need these buttons. I don't know when my body said, yeah, this is it. This is the only way to play a game. And now every game I want to play, I have to have like a variant of the Elite controller for that console.
Yeah, I get that. Anything else you've been up to?
Nope, that would be it. Other than that, I scared all my coworkers when I brought party-sized Stouffer's lasagna to work. And I ate it by myself.
And that you ate by yourself? There we go. That's Chaz.
They didn't think I can eat a whole Stouffer's lasagna. And it was done before midnight, I believe. Nope, it was done around 1 o'clock.
Hell yeah.
Did they?
So about 6 hours into the post, Stouffer's lasagna was gone.
Did they bet anything on it?
No.
That was intelligent of them. Unintelligent of you to not make them do it, though.
I was going to eat it either way. It's a win-win for me.
Well, I did not eat an entire Stouffer's lasagna this month, so now my achievements seem kind of pale in comparison. I actually hit a pothole at the very beginning of the month, and it tore my tire. So, and when I was taking it apart, trying to put the spare on it, I broke one of the nuts as well. So that was a great start to the month. But it's okay. Everything is fine now. New tire, new bolts, all that cool stuff. But that's pretty much just been the only thing on my mind. How every other month something happens to the cars. Recently, it's been the wheels.
Yeah, I was about to tell you, what is your luck with your tires, my guy?
Specifically the tires. I get them stolen. I get something through them. I just hit a hole. I hit a pothole. And the thing is,
how the rims this time.
No, the rims are great. The rims are fine, actually. The rims are amazing. I probably shouldn't say that too loud, otherwise I'm inviting trouble into my life. But I've also been working on, because I originally wanted to paint a mural on my wall.
Right.
And I started, right? But it turns out that paint in a small enclosed area where you only have the window open for like 2 or 3 hours and then you close it and go to sleep. Not great.
No.
For the lungs and whatnot. No. I was recovering from an illness, and then that actually sent me like right back into Cold City. So I'm looking for different alternatives, different paints right now, but that's on hold. However, I do have like all this because like I got really hyped to do this project, to like let out some art, and I wanted to do something creative this year, last month specifically. But because that went the way it did, I actually just started making comics. Usually I would doodle this little guy at work, and then one day I just kind of, during my lulls, one day I put him in a situation. I thought it was funny. And then the next day I put him in another situation. And so I just started posting them. And Jared has been my biggest fucking supporter in the sense that like, I put them on my story just because it's like, okay, whatever, like a nice little thing. Within 15 minutes, the first like, Jared. And then, I don't know who told the show, but the show likes them as well sometimes.
Yep.
But that's it. I'm actually very happy. I'm doing one. I finished the first one, and right now I'm doing one about this little ghost dude walking around a forest or floating around a forest with a giant eyeball and a lantern. And one of the songs I used for the stories was like this version of Zelda's Lullaby. And now I really want to play Ocarina of Time.
Specifically Ocarina?
Specifically Ocarina. It's just Zelda, I don't care. The song itself, like anything like whenever I hear one of those, like, okay, this is a Zelda atmospheric song, it always just takes me back to Ocarina.
Yeah. Well, when you guys come over here, we can either play it on the Switch with the Nintendo Online service, or we can play it on my actual original N64 because I have the cartridge. So up to you.
The way that it was meant to be played. The way it was meant to be played, I believe.
I don't know if I deserve to play that game, but it's simple fact from most of my life, probably to like up to 2 years ago, I always thought Link was Zelda.
Yeah. Listen, man, it's one of gaming's most common misconceptions from people like 1 to 10, ages 1 to 10. It happens. I made that mistake too.
You're a little out of the age range, but still. I personally found out that Zelda wasn't Link. I was like in middle school, actually. I was 11. So I hadn't played Zelda games before that, but I was a little out of the age range too. So what's another 10 or 11, 12 years for you?
I think the way I found out was also pretty neat.
How'd you find out?
Smash Bros.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, that's Zelda. Went up to it. Link. I'm sorry. What?
Who is Link?
Went by this woman, Zelda. Wait. Huh? This is why I need to play Nintendo games.
Zelda's the princess? I thought that was Peach. And where's Mario?
But I've been enjoying your comics, Mauro. They have a very Invader Zim kind of art style.
That I got that. I got that a lot, which is weird because the main inspiration for that, like that little limbo guy, is definitely a mix between Tim Burton and Jonan Vasquez, the dude who created Invader Zim, but not Invader Zim specifically. He made these comics called Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
Sure.
They're only 6 issues. I definitely recommend them because it's irreverent. It's pretty funny. It's about this homicidal maniac who kills people, and then sometimes he has existential crises. And there's like a giant floating rabbit head sometimes. Whatever. The style is very different than Invader Zim.
Right.
In my eyes, at least. But like it's the same dude. It's the same guy that created them. So I don't know. I think it's interesting that like people say that.
Yeah. Well, I see it in the hands or the arms because they're like just very stick like.
Oh, you know what? That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I never nobody's ever said, yo, that looks like Tim Burton. I would have liked Tim Burton. Whatever.
Well, good job, man. I hope you keep it up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you have all the pictures saved?
Do I have them saved? You can but you can go on my. Well, yes, actually, just go on my Instagram, and I have them on the highlights.
You may continue now.
Thank you.
I'll be fine.
Are you going to go through them?
I'm already there.
Oh my goodness, that was the pause. What have you been up to, Jared?
I think quite a bit. The new Captain America movie came out this month, Brave New World. Got to see it opening nights. Went to AMC to get like the actual Shield popcorn bucket.
Oh, nice.
Actually,
do you have? Yeah, can I see it?
The tin bucket.
This isn't the popcorn bucket. This is just an actual Shield.
Oh wow, that's shiny.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how. If you didn't say that, I was gonna ask you what size popcorn you got. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But yeah,
I love
have an actual shield. And was it this past month or last month? I don't even think I've mentioned it on the show, but like, you know how I have my Star-Lord jacket? I went full in on getting like an actual, like the helmet and like prop blasters for it, you know? So like whenever the next opportunity to wear a cosplay or a costume, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And I'm excited for that. But anyways, yeah, Captain America Brave New World, saw it. My expectations weren't high, but I walked out of the theater very much pleased. I would give it a good C+, B- grade. You know, it's good. It's a good film, even though like critics were saying, oh, this is the second worst Marvel film ever. I don't think so. It was very good, and I think, you know, it does exactly what it needs to do for this new legacy of Captain America, because, you know, this is Sam Wilson, this is Captain Falcon, right?
Right.
And there's that struggle even with the Falcon and Winter Soldier TV series. Like, there's that struggle of like taking this new mantle, taking the responsibility. What does this title, this rank or whatever position mean, not only to the person but also to the world, right? Because, you know, Captain America doesn't just stand for America. It stands for, you know, hope, integrity, justice, and all this other stuff. So like having Sam Wilson, you know, going through these steps of like, am I enough for this? Am I enough to take up this mantle, and you know, all these internal struggles was really cool to see, and I really like that about his character. And, you know, not to give too much away because it's like, you know, spoilers or whatever, but like it was cool to see Red Hulk, Harrison Ford, right, you know, coming in to play as Thaddeus Ross. I thought it was pretty cool. I really wish they didn't show a lot of Red Hulk in the like promotion, because really what you see in the trailers is all of Red Hulk's like all those scenes are basically in the movie. And that's about it, which kind of sucks. So I really hope, like, it's weird because the promotion, they really went on the side of like, look, Red Hulk, he's like the big villain or whatever. But like in the movie, they really played with the suspense of like, oh, he's gonna turn. Oh no, he's not gonna turn. He's gonna turn. Oh, and it's a big build up.
He didn't. Red Hulk himself didn't have a whole lot of screen time.
No. Like maybe 5-6 minutes, but like there's this whole build up to Red Hulk, which was very well done in the movie, in my opinion. But the
we just
promotion,
shouldn't have seen so much of it in the trailer.
Yeah, the promotion was just like, oh, Red Hulk's gonna be like the thing. No, it's, you know, the main. What was that, Chaz?
On our next episode, can we talk about that movie after Mauro's seen it? Because I've seen it.
Oh, you've seen it.
Dude. Okay. No. Well, damn. Now I have to see it.
Yeah. Next Delta or whatever. Yeah, for sure. We'll definitely dive into that. But yeah, you know, the Bane antagonist was the leader, and like, yeah, it's very easy to tell like this is a high-in, I guess, to the Incredible Hulk film that came out in 2008 or whatever, you know, because there's a lot of things going on here. And, you know, I see a lot of stuff online saying like, you know, why is this new Captain America movie like a sequel to the Incredible Hulk? Well, you know, I don't think it's a sequel, but like it does deal with a lot of things just because of like the characters involved. And also like, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't the whole reason why like the Hulk was made, even though it was an accident, but like that whole scientific process, the experiment was to recreate the super soldier serum. So like there's already a lot of those ties in there. So like, whatever.
I mean, it's not the first time Marvel has done this. They had Captain America Civil War was just Avengers 2.0.
Yeah. And many storylines and character origins and stuff revolve around trying to recreate the super soldier serum. So whatever. Anyways, it's a good movie. I really enjoyed it, and I'm excited to see, like, you know, more of the projects that are coming up later this year. Like, we have Thunderbolts, we have the Fantastic Four movie, which I'm really excited about, and like some others that I've forgotten. But yeah,
before we stray away from the Brave New World, I just wanted a quick little rest in peace to William Hurt, the original actor for Thaddeus Ross. Is the reason that there was the recast. With Harrison Ford, but that was just a rest easy, Mr. Hurt.
Yeah, respect, shoutouts. But yeah, Fantastic Four, like right now, Marvel is like really milking Fantastic Four because like the full team, the whole family is in Marvel Rivals now. Just this past weekend, The Thing and the Human Torch got added to Marvel Rivals, and we have the movie coming out in a few months. I've always liked the Fantastic Four. Like, I've liked the original 2 movies, but I never really like got into it. So all of this is making me want to know more about the team, and I'm really excited for this movie, and I'm really happy playing as the Thing in Marvel Rivals, because I don't play a tank character, but the Thing is the thing to play for me. So yeah, I'm happy. Other than that, in terms of like me personally, I think those are the highlights of the month, at least from what I can say. In terms of the show, yeah, it's our 5-year anniversary month. We did our anniversary special. We had the incredible, legendary Neil Ross on the show, who voiced the Green Goblin in Spider-Man the Animated Series. The Keith and Pidge from the original Voltron. G.I. Joe, Transformers. He's a great dude. We had him on the show. Amazing conversation I had with him, especially like since he was a radio jockey like back in the day, and I'm in radio, so like it was a really cool conversation to have. This past week we had the amazing Cat System Core on the show, Jornt Elzinga. He's the one who gives us permission to use his music. That's our theme songs and our background music that you're hearing right now, and our outro. Like, it was super like full circle moment having him on the show, and I'm really happy to like talk to him after so long. And yeah, that's it. 5 years, man. Congrats to us.
I have a couple of things I want to hit on.
Okay.
First thing, what is your favorite variant of the Hulk? Live actions.
Mark Ruffalo.
You said names so quickly.
Yep.
Give me a second. Google works so well for me. I'm assuming, is that the first Hulk we got?
Nope.
No, that's Hulk. Well, that's the most current one from the Avengers movies onwards.
Oh
yeah.
He was recasted. The guy from the Incredible Hulk movie was recasted with Mark Ruffalo. It's the same character, but different actor.
Yeah, OG. So the Hulk movie that came out after Iron Man, it was Edward Norton.
Yeah.
And there were some issues, so he didn't come back. And they just brought Mark Ruffalo in. And I think he does a lot. He works better as Bruce Banner, I definitely believe. Like, I can believe that this man is a scientist who does not want to be the Hulk.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, what makes you like him more than the other one?
Exposure. I mean, we've seen him throughout the 10 plus years of Marvel, of MCU, so just like by default, I guess.
Makes sense. Oh.
Like, nobody liked The Incredible Hulk. We can agree that it's not one of their best movies, but like,
I like the Stan Lee cameo in it, and then I like that part where Hulk punches Mike Roth into a tree. That was nice. Those were the highlights.
Yeah. I haven't watched that since 2008, so like, I don't know.
You said nobody likes The Incredible Hulk?
The movie, the 2008 movie.
Or the movie before that in 2003. God, that was terrible too.
No, we're not going to talk about that.
Exactly.
Hulk dogs.
I, on the other hand, I actually like the 2008 one more.
Okay.
Really?
Yes.
How come?
He just gives off more of an aggressive manner. Like, he seems more like the Hulk in the 2008 one than he does than the current one. And when I say current, I don't mean like the little mixed half.
Smart Hulk.
The Smart Hulk, yeah. I don't mean, I'm not comparing Smart Hulk to the Incredible Hulk. I'm talking about like Hulk, the one we got when the
First Avengers
got taken over. Yep. That Hulk, in which, don't get me wrong, I love that Hulk. That Hulk one punched a giant alien out of the sky.
He did do that. He did do that.
And literally, his line will forever live in everybody's head is, you want to know what my secret is? I'm always angry. And then he just punches something, and then it just dies on impact. Insane. But still, I see the 2008 Hulk as way more aggressive, and that's the Hulk I wanted to be in the rest of the films. I get why we had to recast. Makes sense, but I still prefer that one.
Yeah, I feel like I understand where you're coming from, because it's true. He is objectively more angry and volatile in the first movie. But if we take all these movies, just pretend that there was no recast, okay? We take all these movies, we see, I'm not talking about Bruce Banner, the Hulk himself, the actual, who he is as a person, as an entity when he's big and green, which is different than Bruce Banner. He has a character arc throughout the movies as well. When he first pops up in 2008 Hulk, he's a baby. He's just angry and exists, and people are shooting at him. Like, of course he's mad, he's angry, he's in the first Avengers movie, the first time he pops up, he's just like he was in 2008. But then, you know, he like there's other stuff going on. There are other targets to punch, and he's sort of familiar with the Avengers. And then after that, every time he comes out, everybody's nice to him, and you know, Black Widow sings him lullabies, and he's gotten used to the Avengers, right? Then he spends 2 years as the Hulk in space fighting, and he kind of develops a personality, and he's more of a person. I really enjoyed the conversations that Hulk had with Thor in Ragnarok. And then in Endgame, we only see him very briefly when in the very beginning, and then later on where like Banner's trying to get him to come out, and then the Hulk is like, no, I don't want to come out. And it sucks because that's like the only time we see Banner and Hulk talk. And then after that, he's just gone. He just leaves, and we never see Hulk again. We just see Bruce Banner inside the Hulk body, which is kind of sad in my opinion. I wish that Hulk had some sort of closure or something, but you know.
Next thing on the Hulk, you reminded me of Ragnarok. From what I was able to tell, Ragnarok Hulk was supposed to be the World Breaker Hulk, but
pre World Breaker, he didn't lose his he didn't have a wife to lose to become World Breaker.
Yeah, now at towards the end of, or now since She-Hulk has finished, it is confirmed that Hulk has a son, Scar. So now we get to actually explore, you know, World War Hulk and all that stuff.
Is it because World Breaker Hulk is supposed to be the strongest he's ever been, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There was like I looked at videos because obviously I did not go read all the comics, and everybody says like the one in Ragnarok is supposed to be World Breaker Hulk, but I was like, that one in Ragnarok didn't seem World Breaker.
No. So what happened? What happened there was in the original comics, right? Like before World Breaker Hulk, it's not that Hulk just decided to like destroy the world one day. He was just regular Hulk, and then the Illuminati, yes, the Illuminati in the comics, which is made up of like Iron Man and Reed Richards and I don't know, a bunch of like
Doctor Strange, Black Bolt, Professor Xavier.
See? So all the top heads, yeah, they decide that Hulk is a big threat, and they just shoot him off into space. And he lands on this planet where he essentially he takes like the role that you see him in Ragnarok. That's what he's doing. They take him to this planet, and then they make him fight in the pits and all that stuff. And that's the part that they adapted. They chose to adapt just that specific part into Ragnarok, so that Hulk could have some stuff, and I guess to save time. And it wasn't really a Hulk movie. It was Thor. So, but what they didn't adapt, which I'm guessing they'll probably adapt in the future, was that right after that, like when he's in that like planet, the Gladiator planet, right? Let's call him Gladiator Hulk. He meets somebody. I don't remember the specifics. I just know that they like overthrow the oppressive force in the planet. He meets somebody. She either gets pregnant or they have a kid. And then the ship that they sent him out into space with explodes, killing the wife and a bunch of other people too. And then Hulk gets so angry at Tony Stark, Reed Richards, just everybody, the Avengers, all of the people that not only sent him out into space, but now in his mind are responsible for the death of his wife because they had rigged the ship to blow up in certain circumstances. I don't know. So he comes back to Earth, and he's just fueled with rage. You obviously know that the angrier the Hulk gets, the stronger he gets. So the reason he's a world breaker is because once he hits Earth, he's so much angrier than he's ever been in his entire life that each step is a f***ing like the highest magnitude earthquake. Yeah. So no, we have not seen that Hulk yet, no.
That is insane. I did not know that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we can go ahead and start the Delta now.
Last time on The Delta Quest. Urzak returned from the dead, reuniting with Pike and their undead homunculus, Zambo. Their search for Beans led them to Neverwinter, but entry required a duel with a gate guard. Urzak stepped up, fought and won, securing their way inside. Now, with Neverwinter Community College ahead, their hunt continues. What awaits them next? Find out on The Delta Quest. So, you guys are inside Neverwinter.
We made it!
I don't know about Urzak, but Pike, this is definitely the largest city you have ever seen.
Fun. Okay. Like ever. I mean, like Novigrad?
You're usually from. It's bigger than Novigrad.
Yeah.
Is it? It's no. It's around the size of Novigrad.
I can now use The Witcher to relate to D&D things because I played it. I finished it.
Do you want to know? You want to know something
It helps,
crazy? And
actually.
this is above table. This is above table. The map for the area that you guys are in right now is very similar to the map for The Witcher 3. It's on the west coast. It's like, you know, it's got things from north to south, and it's got a couple of islands there. And right now, you're essentially in what would be Novigrad because it's right next to the water.
Okay, I see you.
Guys, continue. You're there. It's Pike, Urzak, and the Zambo, and you're searching for Beans at the Neverwinter Community.
Yeah, we want to go to the college, but because Urzak called out the guild, did you want to see the guild member first and, like, I don't know, ask around? Like, what do you want to do?
No, we can do whatever you like to do. I had my fun for today.
Okay. All right, then let's find the college. Is there like a direction sign anywhere?
No, you are.
Okay.
No, you can look around.
So, can I do something?
Yes.
All right. We're obviously in Neverwinter, and this place is filled with people, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to, I guess, use perception. I'm going to look around for the scrawniest nerd with books.
The scrawniest nerd with books. Okay.
Okay, so you're specifically looking for a scrawny nerd with books, right?
Yeah. Do I need to roll for that?
Yeah. Give me a just roll perception.
Okay. I rolled a 20.
Nice.
So you see people walking around, going through life. Some people got some like jugs on their heads. People are holding things, whatever. But something stands out. Somebody way smaller than everybody else in the crowds. You see a very thin, very small, like 4'2" maybe, goblin with the biggest, thickest pairs of glasses you have ever seen. And he's holding a stack of books. He's struggling to hold them, mind you, that are like way taller than he is. So, and he's just kind of like shumbling, like, excuse me, pardon, let me get, hold on, wait, no. And then somebody bumps into him, and all those books come tumbling, and he just falls on the ground. Damn it.
I want to proceed to make my way towards him, help him pick up all the books off the ground, and be like, you seem like a smart little goblin. I'm looking for this college. Can you tell me where it is?
So the goblin looks at you astonished as you pick up how do you pick up the books? Do you just kind of like, are you
one hand?
Just one-handed, just holding everything.
Yep.
You're holding his entire set, his whole stack, everything that he was using all of himself to carry just in one hand casually.
Yep.
And he goes, college. Well, yes, we have, what type of college are you looking for? I personally attend the prestigious College of Neverwinter, and I would love to take you there. However, I would be remiss if I didn't make the distinction between the prestigious College of Neverwinter and the Neverwinter Community College just down the way.
I will face Pike and ask Pike, which one is it? I forgot.
Community.
I look back at the goblin and be like, I want to go to the peasant school.
The goblin like scrunches up his face a little bit and he goes like, really? I mean, okay, all right, well, there's no issue. I could take you, I could guide you right there. He looks you up and down, noticing your rags, and he goes,
Before he speaks, when he looks me up and down, I will stand directly over his body, lean forward at the waist, and hold the books above his head and ask him, is there a problem?
His eyes widen and he stutters a bit. He just goes like, absolutely no problem at all. It's just, one college is as good as the next, you know? Let me just follow me, you and your companions. He looks at the wood elf, who is clearly a nomad, and he looks at the ragged zombie, also in rags. He's just like, you fine, learned individuals can definitely procure an education. Come this way. So he leads you. He leads you, kind of jittering the entire time. He leads you through the town, right? You guys eventually get to this big walled area, and you see tall towers with pointed tops and blue. Everything has like an orange tint to the top, like most of the roof tiles. But this particular building has blue tiles on top of it, and a giant clock in the middle. And there's a large sign at the gate that says College of Neverwinter. And then it looks like somebody added an even more glorious sign on top that says prestigious. So prestigious College of Neverwinter. And the goblin walks right past it. And you guys walk right past that as well. And eventually he leads you down a set of stairs down to this sort of sidewalk that is right alongside the river, because there's a river that cuts through the middle of the city, essentially. And you guys are on this like lower sidewalk area. You pass a hole that's like leading into the sewers. You pass a little bridge above you that people use to like walk over the river. You pass another hole that looks like it leads into the sewers. And he stops and he goes, "Here it is."
Are you sure? Look,
it's right there. And he points to a sign, a wooden sign that says Neverwinter Community College admission. There's like an admissions office thing dangling from the bottom.
All right. Well, thanks, man.
Yeah, you're welcome. Can I get those books back, please?
I will gladly hand him his books back.
How do you do that?
I'll just place it in his hands. I'll be gentle.
Okay, all right. So you gently place them in his hands. However, the gravity still kind of jerks him down a little, and he goes like, okay. And, I'm going to make him roll, just because.
Poor guy.
I'm gonna make him...
Poor goblin.
Well, he is a very scrawny individual, doesn't have a lot of strength, and these books are heavy, and he has to balance them too, right? Like I think it's only fair.
I get it.
Let's see.
Let me know if he fails. I have a plan if he fails.
Oh, you have a plan. Perfect. I'm gonna roll. What is this? Onyx.
Purposely rolls with 1.
No, actually, he got an 18, so he's fine. Damn. I know. Damn. So he's fine. You place the books in his hands, and he wobbles a bit, but he clearly has some expertise in handling this and balancing them. So he's good, and he goes on his way. So you guys are standing at the entrance of what appears to be the Neverwinter Community College admissions office.
Okay. Well, let's walk in.
So you walk right in, and it's actually not as bad. It doesn't look terrible.
Okay.
It's a stone walkway. You got stone walls to either side of you, and there are doors. There's one that says financial aid. There's one that says admissions office. If you keep going down, there are torches on either side of the hall, just illuminating it. It's not dank or musty. It actually smells like lavender.
Okay. Let's walk towards the admissions, and hopefully somebody's there to talk to.
Okay. So you walk up to the admissions office. You just knock, walk in. Doesn't matter. There is a small little desk with a bunch of papers and files and stuff just stacked all the way to the roof, behind, like on the floor, from the floor to the roof. And obviously there are some folders and stuff scattered on the table. And the table is very small, and hunched over it is this giant troll with like very thin glasses, and her hair is up in a bun. And, she's got lipstick on and stuff, and she's kind of like typing away on this typewriter thing. And she looks up past her glasses, and she goes, "Oh, welcome. Hello."
Hi. Me and my friend here are here to ask if another friend of ours has been enrolled in this school. He goes by the name of Beans. He's a clown.
Beans and is a clown. Let me see. She turns around and she, it looks like she's going to like move through the paperwork and stuff and all these files and shit. She puts her hands through them and just pushes them all aside and grabs an orb and she shakes it and she goes, "Beans the Clown student registration." And the orb kind of has like this fog in it, and eventually like something pops up, and you can't really see what's going on there, but you see that it lights. And she goes, "Oh, okay, all right." So she turns back to you and she goes, "Well, yes, he is definitely an alumni. He graduated from Neverwinter Community College quite a few years ago. But what's interesting is that he's actually now a professor here at Neverwinter Community College."
Really?
Yes. Unfortunately, it looks like he has taken an extended leave of absence. We haven't... Let me see. It's been a few months since he's there, but he's on tenure. It's fine. These professors, they have busy lives. He did it part-time.
Right, yeah. Is by any chance, can we take a look inside his chamber, see if there's, anything to... We're trying to find him. He's our friend. He was lost in this battle, and we're just trying to find him and make sure he comes home safely. So do you think we can look into his chamber and see if there's like any clues left behind of his whereabouts?
Okay, roll me either a deception or a persuasion, because technically, well, you're kind of lying, but not really. You did lose him in a battle.
A white lie.
He was your friend. Okay, if you lie,
17.
Deception. You got a 17. Okay, so she looks you up and down, and she goes, well, letting you inside of a professor's chambers isn't exactly orthodox. However, he has been missing for quite a while. Can you? I mean, when's the last time you saw him?
It was a few weeks ago. I mean, he studied under necromancy, you know? This zombie right here is a product of his magic.
Oh, you're returning the unregistered magical entity. Okay, perfect. You know what? You seem like a trustworthy individual. She takes out a, what do you call those? She takes out a keychain.
A hall pass?
Like a large one. A hall pass. No, she takes out a large keychain with a bunch of different multicolored.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And she takes one purple key out and hands it to you guys. And she goes, well, this is the key to his chambers. It is on the 15th floor, number, letter 12B.
Okay.
Room 12B, 15th floor. And you can just go ahead and leave his property in there too when you're done. No issue. I don't think those things eat or anything.
Okay. Thank you so much. Do you want us to return the key or?
Oh yeah, you could just, if I'm not here when you come back, you could just slide it through the mail slot.
Understood. Well, thank you so much. You've been very helpful.
Of course, you're welcome. And hey, if you ever decide that you want to further pursue your education, please, I know we're not as prestigious as the College of Neverwinter, but hey, we really care about our students here. Please consider the Neverwinter Community College.
We will, for sure, especially if Beans is one of the professors. We'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Oh yes, he was our top necromancy instructor. Yes, although I never really saw. Well, you know what? Don't worry about it. If you do see Beans, tell him to just check in. We miss him here.
I will do. Thank you so much. And
before walking away, I want to lean over to Pike and whispers in Pike's ear. She looked interested in you. You should slide her more than just a key.
Moving right along. Let's go.
You could have gave her your little pigeon bird name. That way you guys can send each other letters.
All right, man. I know you're teasing, but she seems more like your type.
Ugh. No, I'm okay.
Maybe y'all could have gotten some more information out of her. I don't know.
No, I want to go.
Okay, all right, let's go.
15th floor, room 12B. Let's go.
Okay, so here's the situation. You guys are walking, right? Yeah. But you are in what is essentially what should be a sewage drain. Yep. So the only way up is to go up into the city. So what did she mean by 15th floor?
Oh, it could be down. Makes sense.
Something to think about.
Yeah. Okay. I'm assuming there's more drainage pipes to go down.
You could just walk through the hall. There are a couple of people walking by. If you just choose to walk straight down through the hall, you eventually get to the end of it is just a wall with a sliding door mechanism. It's not really a door. It's mostly like a wooden contraption there that slides open and close, and inside is a carriage basket that works as an elevator.
Oh, cool. Yeah, let's take that.
Okay, so you guys all hop in. Zambo walks in as well, and he just kind of goes, that seems familiar.
Familiar?
Yeah, it's just, I feel like I've been here before. That's it. So you guys get in, and the elevator door closes, and you didn't notice him before, but there is an even smaller goblin in the corner at the bottom, dressed. Yeah, he's dressed as a doorman. He's wearing very elegant attire, and he goes, "What floor?"
15.
Okay. He grabs a lever and he pulls it and stops halfway, and the elevator starts slowly descending, and then descends really rapidly. Everybody, roll me in athletics or acrobatics. Actually,
acrobatic. I got a 28.
Oh, roll. What'd you get, Zach?
24.
All right, let me roll for the Zambo.
Look at Mauro trying to catch us off.
Right? It's like, no, we're good. We got this.
So you both managed to keep your balance and your footing perfectly. Like you don't even budge. The thing shakes and it goes down, and you guys stay there suddenly, and then it stops, and then it keeps going down slowly again, and eventually you reach the 15th floor. Zambo though is on the ground, face down. Butt up, his hand is like behind his back, just kind of like
how I imagine that it's like when it drops, the zombie just like kind of Looney Tunes like is like stuck in the air and then falls like a second after, and then like place plants.
That's it. Yeah, that's canon. That's exactly what happened.
Cool.
So he just slams. You guys reach, the door's open. 15th floor, says the goblin, and then just boom comes the Zambo.
Thank you.
Okay.
So yeah, he does get up and follow you guys if you exit.
Yeah. So room 12? 12B?
Yes, that was what he said. 12B.
Got it.
So you're walking down this hallway, and you do have different rooms. You have 1A, 1B, 2B, 2A, 3A, 3B, and so on and so forth.
Cool.
So, you just, eventually make it down to the one that says 12B, study of doctor, and then it's been scratched off.
I want to roll a perception, see if there's anything wrong with the door. Is that right?
Okay. Yep. Roll me a perception. Actually, roll me an investigation.
That's what it is.
Because you're at,
My passive investigation is 21, so...
Go to
investigation,
the door.
I got 24.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, oh, my goodness. I forgot to level you guys up.
What do you mean? We're level 10.
I was gonna.
Oh, you're right.
No, I know, but I was gonna let. Yes, at the end of the. Oh man, I was gonna level you guys up. Okay, you know what? This is what's gonna happen. So the investigation. You could see that this is booby trapped somehow, and you can actually you know the exact nature of the booby trap.
Okay.
The way that the door is set up, you look to the roof, and you see that there's a slight indentation, and there is something most likely on top of the door waiting, so that when you walk in, it falls. Yep. Would you like to? You can test it out without actually going through.
Yeah.
Would you like to? Like, how do you do that?
How do I do that? I just take one of my daggers and like slide it through the indent to like push whatever's there.
Okay. So you do that, and you hear a thud and then some splashing.
Cool. Is there anything else on the door?
That was it. That was literally
it.
That was the. Yeah.
Now I want to unlock it and open it.
Okay, you unlock it, you open it, and as you open forward, you see a bucket rolling away, and then the floor is wet.
With what?
Investigate.
Okay.
But you can just look down and like touch it or whatever. I don't know. However you want to do it.
Whoa! I got a 31. Got a nat 20.
Okay. A 2 would have helped you. It's water.
Overachiever.
It was a bucket full of water. Beans put a bucket full of water on top of his thing. That was the booby trap.
I was gonna say I wonder why, but he's a clown, so as a prank maybe. I don't know.
Up to you. He's not around to ask. You actually look around, and the room is dusty. It's not like it's been years or anything, but it definitely has not been entered in at least a couple of months.
Okay.
But yeah, you're there. You're inside. There is a a lantern to the left of you if you want to light it.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
How do you light it?
Oh, it's not like one of those things where you just turn the knob and like it lights up? I'm asking.
Should it? Try it. No, try it.
Okay, I try it.
And it lights up just like
okay, great.
Perfect.
You're messing with me. I know you're doing this on purpose. I can.
No, I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm genuinely going along with the story. I don't know how certain lanterns work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this one just so happened to work like that because it was one of those.
Awesome.
Maybe it wouldn't have. Anyways.
So what? Should I roll a perception investigation to look around? Like, yeah.
What are you looking for specifically?
I am
because if
looking
you're just
for
looking
clues
around,
for like anything Beans could have left behind, like anything like if there's like any plans laying around on paper, like a map, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Interesting. So
I think
with a cursory glance, right, you can see. Roll me. Whoever wants to, roll me an investigation. If you're investigating, you can. If Chaz, if you want to as well.
I got a 27. What did you get, Chaz? I saw you got a 19 though, Chaz. So I got a 27. So we'll just take the highest number.
Okay. Well, yeah. The DC to beat was actually relatively high, but you still beat it, Jay.
Okay.
So yeah, everything looks normal. It's just a desk. It's a class. It's not a classroom. Sorry, this is his office. But you see his desk. You see some things laying around, some shelves full of books, whatever. But something does catch your eye, and it is an awkwardly placed floor mat. So the center of the room looks like this is where the floor mat should go. But this one is all the way to the corner. And your OCD kind of kicks in and you're like, that's not right.
Okay. Let's lift up the mat.
You say that to Urzak?
Yes.
Or?
Yes.
Lift.
Lift.
No, go ahead. No, lift it.
That's him doing the action. Lift.
So you two lift the rug, the mat, whatever, all the way back, and you find a trap door.
Let's open it.
All right,
and what again?
Wait.
What?
Wait. I don't want to open.
You don't want to open it?
I don't want to open it by like lifting the hatch. I don't want to just like lift it.
Do you want to ground pound it? You want to Mario ground pound it? Butt slam?
I want to make a joke. It'd be like, oh look, Pike closed. Now I run and I full stomp with both of my feet down on the door.
Oh my god. Okay. So
and say open right before impact.
Just roll me a strength check. Whatever it was you passed, unless it was a nat 1 you passed.
It's
Wow.
21.
Yeah. Okay, so you were like, what is it that you said?
Hey, Pike. Hey,
Yeah?
Pike. You see that? You see that hatch? It's closed. Then I start to run over it. It's just like as I'm jumping over it to like stomp down on it, I'm gonna say open, and then just like
So you jump up, feet in the air, you go open, and you smash right through, and you just look like a bullet going right down through the ground. Roll me an athletic. Pike, all you see. Okay, hold on. Before that, roll me an acrobatics.
me roll acrobatics.
Yes, you roll acrobatics.
That was a low acrobatic 12.
Yeah, no. So you hit the ground hard. Pike, all you see is Urzak run up to the thing, jump, say open, and crash through, like straight down to the thing, just disappears, and then after a little while you hear a thud and a
I'm assuming since I hit the ground a little hard, I'm gonna take some damage for it.
take away like 4 points of damage. It's not,
4 points? Okay.
yeah, 4.
Does
You script your need.
the zombie and I just look like into the hole and I go, you good?
I think my shoulder's messed up. I'll be glad.
Pike,
Yeah.
what you can see is a few feet down, right? Probably like 15 feet down. You see Urzak on the ground there, clutching his shoulder, and then right next to him you see a ladder that you and the Zambo can use to get
Let's
down.
use the ladder.
All right. So as you're there, something hits you guys, and Urzak didn't notice it first because of like the movement and the jumping and the adrenaline. But Pike, you definitely notice it the second you like peek in there, and as you're going down the stairs, you notice it a lot more, and it's this smell, this putrid smell of just rotten decay, and like it's got like this weird sweetness to it, but it's like a putrid
Ew.
sweetness. Like yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. So I go to Urzak, hey, do you smell that?
I smelled it from upstairs.
That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Do you know what that is?
Oh no, absolutely. This is a new smell to me. That's the reason I was so
Okay,
excited.
Great.
sorry. Pause. Probably should have. I don't know. This is not a new smell to Urzak.
Not? Oh.
Mm,
Oh.
Definitely not a
Okay.
new smell.
Okay.
You smell. This is.
Then can I roll for insight? Would it be?
You can. Both of you can actually.
Okay. Rolling for insight.
I
12.
rolled a 21.
21 and 12.
Alright. Wait, you got a.
I
what?
got a 12.
Urzak.
You got a 21.
You got a
Urzak got a
12,
21.
and Urzak got a 21. Okay. Ooh, nice. 1, 2, 2, 1. Or 2, 1, 1, 2. It doesn't matter. So, Pike, you're familiar with the smell as well, sort of. You know, you haven't ever smelled it like this hard, but you're like, what is? Hold on, this is. And then Urzak immediately goes like, yeah, these are corpses. This is like there's something or a lot of something's dead in here.
That makes sense.
Oh.
I mean, he's a necromancer. I'm sure he'll have dead things in his closet. So, okay.
It is very
I was
dark
about to
here.
ask.
So if you, yeah.
I mean, I have dark vision of 60 feet. Does that matter?
Actually, it does matter. It does.
Oh, you have that? I was looking for it for me. I was like, do I have dark vision? I was looking for it.
Can you check actually if you have dark vision?
I don't.
You don't. Dang.
No.
Okay.
I can smell where I'm going. Apparently, I just can't see where I'm going.
Makes sense.
You can definitely smell things.
So I'm assuming that the what we're in is just like a long hallway down.
Actually,
like a
no.
basement?
What you
Like,
are in right now is in a basement. Yes, and the second you smelled that and you got up with your vision adjusting really quickly, you saw it. It's just a bunch of standing, rotten corpses, all like surrounding the. It's like they're not hugging the wall. Their backs are all against the wall, but they're all grouped up together, and it's just they're forming a circle around the entire wall. Like you can only see the wall above their heads.
Ugh.
And they're all multiple people. Like some of them look deader than others. Some of them are like almost skin bones practically. The other ones still have some flesh on them, but they're definitely rotting. And they're wearing a myriad of different clothes. Some of them are wearing like armor's clothes. Some of them are wearing Fighters Guild clothes. Some of them are wearing uniforms from both the Neverwinter Community College and the College of Neverwinter. You can tell that these are younger ones. There's just a myriad of people that you can assume are from this town, and they're all just standing there, and they're all dead.
Urzak, do you see that?
No.
So I have a torch in my inventory and a tinderbox. Can I just light the torch?
You totally can.
Okay.
Yes.
I do not have a torch.
That's fine. I do that, and I just want to throw it into the center of the room. Hopefully that's enough for Urzak to see.
Okay, so you throw it into the center of the room, and it does illuminate some. He can't see as much as you can see, but he can definitely see the outline and silhouettes of all of these things. And they're not moving. They're all just standing there, but they're there.
Yeah.
Can we, with your permission, obviously, Pike, can you just hand me the torch since you can see in the dark?
You're right. I'm sorry. Backtracking.
No. No backtracking. This is a yes and D&D campaign.
Then I will walk over and pick up the torch and just whisper loud enough for him to hear, asshole.
Sorry. I think we have company.
Zambo looks around and he goes, "Ooh, my kin."
Your kin?
Yes, I feel a psychic connection to all of these poor dead motherfuckers.
A psychic connection? What do you mean?
They've all been touched by beings.
Ill.
That's nasty.
Well, no, not like that. Like they've been touched. Like his essence is in all of them. That sounds even worse. He made them from his. Oh Lord.
He brought them back to life?
Yeah.
These are
Just
Beans' zombies.
Just stop talking. You ruined it.
Okay. Can you communicate with them?
I don't know. No more than you can. He walks up to one and he goes like, "Hello," and the zombie doesn't.
You said you had a psychic connection.
Well, yeah, I have I can feel that they're my kin the same way that I can feel that you're not my kin.
Got it. Okay. Then I want to take out that mind reading orb out of my bag, and I want to point it to one of them and see what I get.
You get nothing.
Nothing.
It's just
from any of them.
There is nothing going on. If you move them all around, not a single thought. It's not that it's not working, it's working.
But like there's just no thought.
It's just that there are no thoughts at all. Nothing, not even stationary thoughts like breathing or anything. Just
they're just standing there up against the wall.
They're just standing
there.
Yep.
So is that all?
No, they're not propped up. They're not propped up. They are standing of their own volition. They are standing upright. Yeah.
I would like to walk up to one, and I'm just gonna pick it up.
And you pick it up.
And I'm going to shake it.
Okay, so you walk up to a scrawny individual. He is wearing a long artificer's robe. He's got like these weird mechanical glasses on, and he's been dead for a while. His jaw has fallen off, and he's just standing there, tongue out and everything. Smells disgusting. And you grab him, you pick him up. Where do you got him? Like by the shoulders and just lift him off his feet?
Yep.
Yeah, because you shake him, and his tongue falls off to the ground, and his eyeball pops
And I
out
would
as
drop
well.
him. I will immediately drop him after that.
You just immediately drop him, and then he hits the ground again, still standing, but you hear like a sickening crack, and you can tell that one of his leg bones just broke. Femur, most likely.
Ugh. So so this is just a basement room with only these things? Like, what else is it? What else is here?
No. So you do see the only other thing in here is a table that has a chair on one side and a couple of maps or papers, pieces of parchments laid out. If you want to,
investigate that. I want to go up to it and look at it, and eventually probably put it in my bag and take it with me.
All right, so you do exactly that. What do I see? So you walk up to the table and you see a bunch of papers. A lot of them are stuff that you don't really understand. You know what they are? They're like necromancy.
Is it that I don't
formulas? No, like they're you can tell that they're like formulas and stuff, like ingredients lists, recipes. You know, this plus that, add a bit of this. But you just don't recognize the ingredients.
Okay.
But you can assume that they're just like, like stuff like that, spells, random like writings and stuff, like need to do this, whatever. But the thing that catches your eye is that beneath all of them, as you move them aside, there are two maps. One of them is, it looks like just a regular map of Neverwinter, of the layout of Neverwinter, like from the bird's eye view. And it's got certain areas like circled with like red paint or something, like certain areas like just circled around there, and red lines going through the pathways, the streets, sort of. And underneath that is another very similar map with the same outline, but you can tell that this is actually a map of the sewers. And if you compare the two maps, everywhere that was circled on the top map, in the sewer, it matches a sewer exit.
Urzak, what do you make of this?
I have no idea what this man is planning. There's a map of the city layout and entrance and exits.
Yeah, like through the sewers.
What
I'm thinking is
it an escape plan?
I don't think it's an escape plan. I think it's more of like a invasion type of thing. I'm thinking since Beans has this one basement here filled with this many zombie bodies, who knows how many more he has throughout the city, even just throughout the school. I'm thinking he's using these tunnels so like these zombies can come out of them and invade the town. Maybe more. I don't know.
Wow, how astute. Honestly, you figured that out just by looking at the maps. And if you turn around,
I know what this is.
The Drow that you assume has been following you because you saw her back at the tavern.
Yep, at the Black Cat Inn. I look up and I go, I was wondering how long it was going to take to make proper introductions.
She giggles and she's like, yeah, I could tell that you knew that I was following you, and honestly, you probably should have done something about it back then.
Why? What's your deal?
My deal is that you live and you learn, buddy. And she throws a pink rock down, and it hits the ground, and it sparks up a bit. And then she goes, bye, gets up, closes the hatch, and then you hear a thud.
Close the hatch. How?
How'd you close the hatch?
Broken.
Yeah. You're right. There's no hatch. You're right. There's absolutely no fucking hatch.
She could have made her escape, but like.
No, dude. No. You're right. There's no hatch. She doesn't do that. Instead, she says bye, and you just see a bunch of tar or like some liquid fall down the stairs. Not the stairs. The ladder. The ladder. And you have about a second to react before the next thing happens.
I got it. Okay. I want to pull out my bow, my rope arrow, right? I want to go like right below the hole, right? The entrance, right? I want to shoot straight up. The arrow hits the wall or the ceiling, whatever. Hopefully it's secure so we can like, rope climb out of there.
Okay, cool. Just roll me an attack with the arrow.
I didn't know Legolas was in my party.
What happened?
I said I didn't know Legolas was in my party.
Hey man. Honestly,
I got an 18.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, it goes zoom, immediately hits a wall out of view, but you know that it hit and you know that it's stuck. And immediately afterwards, the stairs are just engulfed in flames. The pink thing that hit the ground and glowed, started sparkling and shit, has dimmed down now, and now it is a dull color, just a rock. However, all of the zombies are now twitching and kind of moving.
Yeah. Urzak, zombie, let's get out of here.
All right, so how do you do this?
Rope climb. The zombie and I climb it. Rope climb, and it's up to Urzak if he decides to climb it too or use the ladder, but keep in mind, Urzak, you're heavy as hell.
And the ladder is on fire.
How many zombies are in this room?
How many zombies are in this room?
This guy.
Let me find out. There are 31 zombies.
Oh my god.
What's their life points?
What are their life points?
Dude, come on.
Hold on. No, these are valid questions that I should have had ready.
Yeah.
22 hit points each.
22. Give me a second. And I got 48 in there. Oh.
Isn't something you can win, man.
Urzak, you just came back to life.
No! I'm at 48 hit points from the fight from earlier.
Don't make me do this to you, bro, please. Just take the fire damage. I don't care. Just go.
Fine, I'll take the fire damage. That was a lot of XP I was going to get, Pike. I'm just letting you know.
There will be time enough for that. I hear there's an invasion coming. So a little elf told me.
I'll climb the ladder.
All right, so you do climb the ladder, and you're gonna take. Let me just. You take 7 points of fire damage, but it's like searing. Like you're good. Like you're not. It's not on you. You're not on fire. But yeah, you're a little burnt. Pike, you and the Zambo each take 3 points of fire damage. But everybody made it out, and if you look down through the hole again, you'll notice probably why they were so spread out, because now they're all kind of like under there, congregating in the middle of the room, and you start hearing a creaking, a faint creaking, and then
morph.
The creaking becomes no. The creaking becomes louder, and like you hear stuff breaking, and then all of a sudden the entire floor just gives in, and half of those zombies just fall right through into a classroom below.
Oh my god.
Yes. So immediately you hear yelling and moving and screaming, and before you can react, you hear a voice behind you. All right, what's going on here?
Turn around. Who is it?
You turn around, and there are 2 guards. One of them is an elf, and the other one is a tiefling. And the tiefling goes, "Hey, what's going on? Not only are you trespassing in a professor's personal office, but you're walking around with an unregistered magical entity." And then he points at the Zambo, and Zambo goes, "Me?
Hey, no. We were given permission by the nice lady at admissions to come here because we're returning him because he's the property of this professor's. Anyways, there's something way more important that you guys need to do to take care of. Just down there, we saw like 30-something zombies attacking a classroom. You need to evacuate the school now and warn people."
"What? Zombies?" says the human as he walks up. He's like, "There's no way there are zombies attacking a classroom down there." And then he looks down the hole and he sees it and he goes, "Okay, all right, so maybe there's a couple of zombies attacking students, but I mean, did you guys set this on fire?"
No, it was a trap. There's somebody else, another drow that came by and sabotaged us.
Okay, well, I still believe that you guys shouldn't have been here messing around with the professor or his zombies.
We're his friends.
Are they your zombies?
No, but we're his friends and we're trying to find him, dude.
Well, is this how you find him? You set his place on fire
We
and you release a bunch of zombies?
We didn't set him on fire. None of us can use fire magic anyways. He's an acid dragon.
All right. Just hold on. What I'm trying to piece together right now is that right now that basement is on fire, correct?
Yes.
And you guys didn't set that fire. And then you could hear continued screaming, and he goes, "And there are a couple of zombies attacking some students and potentially overrunning the facility as we speak."
Yes.
And that one right there, and then he points to Zambo, is registered?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to see the registration papers, please.
I got something for that.
Okay, go ahead.
I would like to, while he's not, paying attention to me, grab a random sheet of paper, right? And I'm an acid dragon, right?
Okay.
I just got burnt. right? I'm salivating, right?
You did,
Acid
you
is
did,
coming out of my mouth currently. I'm going to hand him paper, and acid's going to fall onto the paper and be like, "Damn, goes to registration."
Ah, nice.
You know
Nice.
what? Roll me, dude. Roll me.
It's really good.
Deception.
That's really
please.
good.
At advantage, actually.
Really good.
Oh, my deception's -1.
You got a 1?
No,
at
my
advantage?
deception is -1.
Oh, your deception is -1. It's fine. It's fine. You have advantage, and you have a. What?
How?
Wait, what do you get?
He got a 0 and a 1.
Brother, please use your inspiration. I gave you inspiration last episode. Please use it.
Those are the lowest rolls I've seen in my life.
A 0 and a 1 is crazy, dude.
With an advantage. Oh my god. Okay, how do you?
Just do it again.
Okay. Oh, that hurt so much. Do I even want to?
Dude.
Look, if you want to use your inspiration for a marginally better roll,
Nice.
you may. What do you use? What do you get?
We're gonna go with that 16.
Yep, 16.
All right. So, yeah, he goes to get it from you, and then the acid drips on it. He goes, "Oh, now look at what you've done. You've just messed up your registration. I can't even. The next person's not going to be able to read this. All right, you know, it's fine. I'll take it here." And he reaches into his bag and he gives you a temporary magical entity registration card that says that it must be hand delivered to the registrar's office by the end of the month within a 30-day period in order to, get an actual one.
Cool.
He just hands it to you. He's like, "All right, now let's see if we can deal with this zombie problem," he says, and the human's like, "Yeah, they're definitely down there. There's even more of them and now they're on fire. Oh, and they're falling too. And now they're setting the other ones on fire. Okay, now we got flaming zombies attacking students. It's not good. It's not good at all."
You guys gonna do anything about it?
"Yeah, we probably should, shouldn't we?" He's like, "Yeah, all right, we should probably get the other guards, though." "Yeah, we should, right? Okay, we're gonna go get the other guards, and I mean, it's not even really happening on this floor. We gotta go down too, so it's, just give us a bit." And then they just leave.
Okay.
I want to make a request of Pike.
Okay.
Okay.
Pike, before we do anything else, I am kind of tired. May I take a quick dragon nap?
Sure. I mean, but like
All right, and then,
we're supposed to be chasing this drow, dude.
I know, but I'm at 41 hit points, and I don't know how well this is gonna go if we approach that drow.
Okay, how about this? You take your nap, and I want to search for clues to see like which way she went.
Yep, and I just want to take a short
Okay.
rest. Mauro.
Okay. All right. You can take a short rest. While go ahead and you can take your nap, and you, Pike, see a very small trail of the same tar that was that she pushed down. You see the bucket that she used, and then you see a small trail leading out. Do you follow?
Is Urzak awake? I don't want to leave him.
Well, so you're gonna take a short rest and wait with Pike. You might as well short rest
Okay.
as well. Okay. Yeah. So you both short rest. How long does a short rest usually last? I think it's about an hour.
An hour.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you both just kind of sit there for an hour with the Zambo, licking your wounds. You guys are definitely f***ed up. Like, regardless, even if you wanted to leave now, you do have burn marks on you. Urzak fell 15 feet. You're not doing the best. So you guys heal up, and it takes about an hour. By the time you're done, please take your short rest on your actual game. You get up, and are you going to follow the trail?
Yes.
All right, so you follow the trail right outside, and just as you exit the door, you see a giant horde of zombies. And some of them are wearing guard uniforms. Specifically, the one in front, who is a tiefling, and does not look as dead as the rest.
So that's coming from the end of the hall where the elevator is. And where is the trail leading? The opposite direction?
The opposite direction, out nothing. The opposite direction, down into the darkness, down that way, down the hall.
Not the side where the zombies are coming from. Okay,
Not the side from the zombies are coming from.
Urzak, zombie, book it.
So you guys just run, and that's where we're gonna end it. Because the next step is a little long.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how I'm over here looking at my grappling ability, and I was about to grab a tiefling by the face. I was so ready to roll for it.
Keep that one in mind for next session, please.
I thought that was a great quest, man. Like some investigation and stuff. You know, we got to see like this one person that you've been teasing for like a long time. You know, and
yeah, have you? I got her story and why she's chasing and why she even exists a few weeks ago, but. Did you met her though, right?
Not like I've never had a dialogue with her. I just saw like while the zombie and I were walking into the Black Cat Inn, I saw her and I like nodded and smiled.
You just saw her,
and then
that's right.
And I've been on to her ever since.
Okay. This is just the first dialogue we've had with her. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Which was really cool, man. I really liked how you did this.
Yeah, you're welcome. There's a reason why she was there and why she tried to trap you down there and all that stuff. It's fun shit. I'm having fun.
Yeah, man. Great job.
It's just my bad about the ending. I didn't know how to end it because like that's how I wanted to end it. But then after it's like, oh yeah, he broke the fucking latch.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
for real.
Thanks.
Honestly,
I got to keep you on your toes.
Yeah, man. This was a great Delta episode. Good job, guys. You know. 5 years worth of this. Still like that's something I also didn't mention in the 5-year anniversary episode of like we brought back the Delta Quest in like in a new way and it's like a cohesive thing now and it's just like a regular thing and I'm really happy about that and I'm really excited for the future of this, you know. Anything else we want to say before we end it?
Happy 5-year Delta, not the 5th Delta. No, sorry, not the 5th year Delta, but a Delta that happened in the 5th year of this show. Yeah,
I'm excited for next month. Some really cool stuff's happening next month, and also just this week.
I'm excited for next week.
Yeah.
This is sorry, did we forget that we were finally going to see each other all in person?
And like
6 days. We see each other in 6 days. That's crazy.
I know. Really happy. I'm sure we'll like do something special and like at least to post on socials or something. We'll do something. We have a review coming out this coming week too. You know, like what is that review on? We're just stay tuned and find out. But it's gonna be fun. Yes, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a blast. All right, that's all the time we have for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on another episode of the Razzle Dazzle Show. Be sure to let us know what you think about this episode somewhere on the internet. And be sure to follow us on Instagram at Razzle Dazzle Show, on TikTok at Razzle_Dazzle_Show, on Blue Sky at RazDaz Show Pod, and on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Raz_Daz_Pod. Be sure to rate us 5 stars and leave a comment down below. We'll catch you on the next one. Next time on The Razzle Dazzle Show. Why do you think people even gave a shit to watch She-Hulk? Because they wanted to see Daredevil, and She-Hulk played it smart. They teased Daredevil all the way until the final 2 episodes of the series, of the season, to get people to watch it, and they never made it clear what episode he's going to appear in, so they kept teasing us to watch the damn freaking show, and they were so smart about it.
They knew the show couldn't stand on its own 2 legs. I feel like, with no hate to the people behind it, all of the costume designers, the script writers, the actors, there's a lot that goes into a show. Obviously, it's not just, we can't just shit on the show in general because there's a lot of good people there. However, the marketing team knew that for some reason or another, the show could not stand on its own 2 legs, and they teased the shit out of it with a character that, you're absolutely right, Jared, people do like. If that character is the one thing that'll get people to come onto a new video game, dude, gamers don't need an excuse to play a game. They'll play a beat 'em up. It doesn't matter who it is. Daredevil, it'll just bring in Marvel fans.
Tune in next week.